Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Ball!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in, OTB.
We kind of got that down, like early on.
That was sexy.
Kind of got it down. Shakira she's upset right now.
Yeah, she is.
The coyotes around downtown Baton Rouge, if there are any, are like, oh, damn, I need to go
Perking
find
up.
those coyotes.
There's a new pack in town. All right, respect.
They're like, all right, fellas, we got to move out. Bigger pack is in town.
So are we a wolf pack or a coyote pack?
Wolf pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're the
we're hunting
wolves.
the coyotes.
Sorry, the
We're
wolves
hunting
around
coyotes.
town.
We're
Yeah,
Coyotes.
coyotes are scared.
So scared.
Welcome in, OTB.
They got word.
Wednesday morning. Big show today, boys.
Oh, boy.
Huge.
Oh, my gosh.
Big show today.
Doesn't get any bigger than this.
Got a busy show.
What's happening?
Of course, we have Dr. Etheridge on, but we have Coach Kim Mulkey.
Whoa.
Get ready for the tournament. Then we have Saints quarterback Tyler Shuck.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Dead ass. Sorry, it's 7:03. My bad.
You've been hanging out with one of your teenage sons way too much.
Look, the teenage sons are Snapchatting Jake's vehicle. He's using dead ass. Like this
oh, Lord.
we're getting somewhere.
Cut the lettuce.
Yeah.
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
So, like,
Some are saying I'm back to my youthful self.
hey,
Rejuve me.
you did kind of cut the whiskers a little bit.
I did. So the mustache was like tickling, like the nose. Like I just kept having to like mat it down almost.
Yeah.
Because it just got too thick.
Yeah.
You know? So
You got to trim it up a little bit. Sometimes you have a bad mustache day, and
got
the
to go.
whiskers kind of go in all different directions.
Yeah, and
sometimes they can go towards the nose.
Yeah, it was making me angry.
Yeah.
So
But you just kind of
after
Grind it
I
out.
watched the U.S. lose to Venezuela, I said, you know what? I'm going to go shave too. Got to find something to do. Can't go to bed angry
I mean, what do we do in America?
losing to Venezuela.
Venezuela, the ultimate get-back game.
It's bad to lose a game, right? Like no one wants to lose a game. But when you give up a double to a guy named Eugenio,
He's really
That's
good player,
awful.
though. He did hit like 40 bombs last year.
it's awful.
I mean, there's like a really famous Eugenio, too. I feel like that's a pretty common name. It's a terrible name.
I
but
never
it's
heard that
common.
name.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I'm
Probably
that
not
might,
LP.
might be the
To be
first.
fair to you.
Right.
That might be the first for me as well. He hit that ball though. Did pretty good.
It's just when I saw Eugenio,
He
I'm
threw it
like,
right
you
down the
can't-
plate.
It's
And a guy
also
that
like Eugenio.
chases notorious
I know.
striker outer.
Maybe not walk the first guy in the ninth inning.
Leadoff walks.
Leadoff walks in the ninth
Kryptonite.
inning.
It is always and forever going to come back and bite you. Every single time.
I blame the Padres.
For Mason Miller?
Mason Miller. They said he
I mean,
can only
Whit-
come in a closing
Mason's
situation.
I
Usually
mean,
a
Whit
dog.
dialed the game before. You could tell he was a little off.
I was
mean,
flipping back and forth, so I don't have a huge opinion on it. Like, it sucks USA lost, but I heard that they were out there playing like LSU.
oh yeah, they was very disappointed watching.
I
that.
appreciated your Aaron Judge text last night.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know how you do it.
0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts.
Yeah, I don't think you got a hit in the semifinals or the.
Schwarber 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts.
Yeah, Schwarber didn't come in clutch either.
I don't remember seeing him on base one time.
He
How?
was 0 for 3.
Like, I know Cal Raleigh hadn't had the best World Baseball Classic to the point where he got replaced by Will Smith.
Ugh.
But I promise you, believe you me, I'm not going to lose by 1 and have a guy that hit 60 tanks on the bench
Right.
and never have a bat in his hand.
Somebody named the big
60.
jumper.
Like, look,
I promise you that.
I watched most of
we
his
ain't going
at-bats.
down without his name on the lineup card and not in the substitution
I
category.
watched him playing most of his at-bats. He didn't look like he really cared.
Cal.
Yeah, I don't think he got within 8 inches of the ball swinging.
Okay, I want to see it again at least because neither did Judge or Schwarber. They didn't either.
Finally, Bryce Harper came alive. He played awesome last night.
He did.
It was at least 2 for 4. He had a
Got
base
2
hit.
for the double and a home run.
My
It
God,
was a single. It was a single.
a tank. And then he made a really good play at first. He played really well, but everyone they couldn't swing the bat. Very disappointing. I would have rather us
Yeah, 'cause
win
pitching
that
was awesome.
game and they take their president back. Like, take him back. I'll take the championship.
Winner of this game.
Winner that
gets
gets
him.
the president.
Yeah.
You know, I do watch a game like that, and there's going to be some people that are probably like, you can't do it for 162 games, which, why can't you? Like, it was so cool, though, to see Venezuela hit a ground ball to short and try everything they possibly could to beat it out.
Yeah.
Like a
It was
routine ground ball to short, and the best of the best, like Bobby Witt, one of the best there is, had to get rid of it incredibly fast, or the guy would have been safe.
Yeah. That was
like-
on both sides, though.
A little bit for Team USA, but for Venezuela, like Ronald Acuna almost beat out like 3 grounders.
Ronald Acuna.
I know he's done that for the Braves before, but I need
It was the same way,
give me
like-
162 games of that, and I would be dialed back in.
Bobby Witt probably, I hadn't watched him play but very much until now. He was the same way. That guy was running a 4-5 out of the batter's box.
Yeah.
There was an argument on the national show when I was driving in this morning. I don't listen to it a ton, but I always tune in anytime there's like, a big moment in sports. And there was a big debate of like, do fans of these MLB players care that they're performing poorly? And it was all centered around Aaron Judge. And my thought was, Yankees fans don't care that Aaron Judge choked in the WBC. Yankees fans care that Aaron Judge chokes in every big moment that he's in the postseason. It's not just this.
Well, I was trying to say that to answer your question from last night. You said, Alondra, I don't know how you watch this all season or whatever. Well, because during the season, he's fine.
Right.
Like,
there's no
he's
pressure.
actually good during the season. He's just not
course
good in
he's
clutch
good.
moments. Like, the clutch moments, and I never get invested when the Yankees go in the postseason because I know what's going to happen. One of the Aarons is going to mess it up. Whether it be Aaron Boone or Aaron Judge, it ain't going to go well.
There were so many chances they had, like so many big moments for these big time players.
For the biggest players.
For the biggest players.
Yeah.
Like,
Bryson's the only one that cashed in on
Bryson,
it.
and Bryson hadn't been playing very well
No, he hadn't,
leading
but
up
he
to
did
that,
that
but he
day.
cashed in yesterday. But my God, like it was like we were sitting there, like Lacey and I went and woke the kids up when when Harper hit that home run. We were like, get in here, we gotta go. And then we walked the leadoff batter.
When I was in high school,
Great
I was
steal
like,
by that guy, too, though.
I was in
That was a
love with
good-
Bryce
good jump.
Harper.
It was
In love with him.
good flow,
But this was like 10 years ago.
still good flow.
Yeah.
Okay, he probably had a
He
good flow
doesn't
there.
look the same.
Yeah,
Well, no one really does.
Philadelphia will do that to you.
I know. I thought of that when I was watching the WBC. I was like, Bryce Harper, not as hot as I remember. Shame. I thought the same thing. She did.
Swing is hot.
Yeah.
Oh man, pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
Greatest team
You see
maybe ever
Schwarber?
assembled.
Schwarber took his medal off before he even made it back to the dugout.
Yeah.
I get it. He
mean,
should've.
Look, I don't want a silver
Yeah, I don't
medal
want a
either.
silver medal.
Yeah, get that out of here.
All right, yeah, that's a tough look. At least they didn't give him stuffed animals like they did.
Oh,
in
man.
the Olympics.
Yeah.
At least we didn't lose to Canada.
At least they didn't lose to Canada.
True.
Yeah,
We tried to.
we did, but we didn't.
I guess you could say the pitching was really good the whole time. I mean,
For the
the
U.S.,
most
yeah,
part.
for sure. Look,
Except for
you hold that lineup to 3 runs just like when you hold the Dominican Republic to 1 run.
the guy you
Would have
beat,
won if Skubal was in there.
Yeah.
you beat the Dominican Republic. You beat them. You're like, okay.
Like, you beat
That
the
was-
Dominicans.
that was the big one.
Right.
I was thinking
Little
that's
did you
the
know the
championship round.
Venezuelans were the real threat.
They were the real threat.
Well, I mean, think about they beat Japan, Italy, and the USA. Like
Yeah.
they earned that.
Oh yeah,
No,
they
for
went
sure.
No doubt.
Because when the bracket's there and you're like, oh, U.S. versus Dominican Republic, winner of that game's winning it all. Like that was my thought. I'm like, okay, you got Italy and Venezuela at the bottom playing well, but I mean, I thought the two heavyweights was U.S. and Dominican, but not the case.
Yeah, and somebody was saying like Venezuela's got a ton of all-stars as well. Like, do not get me wrong, they had a great team. I mean, names that baseball fans certainly know, and guys that have hit 40 home runs in a season. But you can't like compare the talent in the lineup. Like Ronald Acuna Jr. is like he's right there on the heels of all those people that we're talking about for the U.S. But outside of that, like again, great lineup, but not comparable. But they outplayed the U.S. It's just not like Perez is on the other side of his career. He's been great for Kansas City forever. Brady's a great young player. Hit a home run. He's going to be good. Like we just don't know to what level. Ariz is somebody that's like modern day Tony Gwynn. Like he's a single double guy. But credit to them.
Everything was set up for them. It was badass when they were walking to the game with the U.S. hockey jerseys on.
Yeah.
All the players had U.S. hockey jerseys
Game
on.
used U.S. hockey.
Were they game used?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, they were the actual
Take
like.
'em off.
That they
How do
wore.
you have
Give 'em
the
back.
juju from it and like you?
Right.
Oh man.
Oh, how pissed is the U.S. hockey team? They're like, we let you wear our
Wait,
jerseys?
who on the hockey team's big enough to let Aaron Judge wear their jersey?
Right.
Well, those are
Goalie.
big 'cause they got pads on too,
Goalie.
and yeah,
Yeah,
what's
that's
his
true.
name?
Yeah,
Hellebuck's like
yeah, you got to think
6'5".
those jerseys are huge.
His jerseys are big.
Yeah.
Hellebuck's like
but-
6'5" with the pads, so yeah.
Okay, well, which jersey was small enough then for Bobby Wood to wear it?
I mean,
That big. People are asking.
Bobby
Jack
Wood's
Hughes
small.
ain't the biggest
I don't
guy
know.
in the world.
Just looking, like
Oh,
thinking
we
about the. We all just made the argument that there's pads and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
try to counter argue.
I mean, Bobby Witt's 6'1".
All right, I was just trying to think. There's some big guys in
Don't
the lineup.
do that.
Like-
Don't do that.
Like we're not. It's not Dustin Pedroia.
No small boys.
Yeah,
No small boys out there.
Not Jose Altuve out there.
he was in the crowd.
Yeah, I did see that.
Looked like
I
every
also
other fan
saw
out there.
Ronald Acuna was like, I don't remember if it wasn't this game. I think it was the game before. They beat who? Italy?
Venezuela, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like crying. And I was
Oh,
like,
he was
oh,
ball-
he wants
He
this.
was balling last
Yeah.
night. All of them were.
Oh.
I
Oh,
I
it
love
meant
that.
everything to Venezuela.
Yeah. I love
I
that.
mean, Miguel Cabrera, who's a coach on the team, was
Miggy.
balling. Victor Martinez, who's now a coach. They were obviously great players when they played. I mean, it meant a lot to them, which is very cool. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. What? Yeah. So non-baseball guy here.
Wait,
Um,
thought
well,
you
I'm
were
getting there.
You said you're a
Stitch
stitch
head.
head.
okay. No, I'm a
I
certified
gotta
stitch
tell
head.
you,
Obviously,
you've been super locked
picking
in
it up.
on the-
Okay, LSU baseball, not interested right now, but USA's over, so I'm back.
Okay, hell
We're
yeah.
gonna circle back to the other three letters, LSU.
Oh, let's
But
see.
like from a strategy standpoint, people are talking a lot of ish about USA
Mark
baseball
DeRosa.
guys. Mark DeRosa, like, don't put a TV analyst to be a coach. I'm like, oh, I get it, but like he knows baseball real well. Like, what moves did he make that weren't very good? Obviously,
I mean,
it's
didn't
hard
he
to
used
manage
play?
that. Yeah, he used to play. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's.
Oh, Mark played forever.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
So
Like,
what
he
are
know-
people
like-
talking about? Like,
But they're like, don't make him as the manager. And so, like, what moves did he make? I know, like, coaching that whole, like, any team, like, you're coaching, like, with one hand tied behind your back.
Mhm.
Like, of course, you'd like to pitch these
With the
guys
pitchers,
and, like,
for
with
sure.
the pitchers and
Yeah.
everything. So, like, what do y'all remember any moves that he made? Like, the lineup structure, construct, like, that was bad?
To Jake's
But
point about
besides the Italy game,
I
the
didn't watch
gaff
enough
on
to
that.
have
to
an
Jake's
opinion.
point about not having Cal Raleigh in the lineup, but the counter argument to that is he wasn't playing well either. So like,
looked like
I don't
trash.
think anything
Right,
egregious.
but that's baseball.
yeah.
If I needed a home run, which they did, because they didn't have anything else last night, and I'm coming up and
Everybody else
Will
is
Smith
over.
doesn't look great either.
Yeah.
and your biggest guns not in
Terrain
there.
was lost. Okay, I know he's a lefty righty. I get, but you're talking about switch hitter that can go out there and literally hit 60 home runs.
Yeah.
Like, he's been looking bad, but I promise you he can hone in on a pitch. Like, that's the only thing that I would say. Like, you don't leave that on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess if you're coaching from historical purposes, but those other guys did have more home runs and hits and RBIs in that specific tournament than he did.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
Bryce.
know.
Again, I
Anyway,
didn't watch enough to have an opinion on it.
Come on,
so I don't know.
Alondra. You didn't even like baseball?
Look, I like Mark
No, I
DeRosa.
hate
He played for
baseball.
the Braves. That's who he
Yeah.
came up with. I like him a lot. But
Hey, he's really good.
what's
dude.
Bobby Cox doing?
Bobby Cox, you up?
Hey, what's up?
Bobby, what's up, bro? You want to come help? I mean, look, he had Brian McCann. I mean, Kershaw was basically like player coach. You have Andy Pettit. I mean,
Man.
you're right about you're coaching a team that you do have some restrictions, certainly pitching. Like, hey, we'd really like it if our guy didn't throw unless type situations. But Cal Raleigh's the only thing I'm going to kind of like question.
I guess that's what I don't like. Like these teams saying, we don't want our guy. You don't control the World Baseball Classic, man. Like if I'm DeRosa and like the Padres call, hey, you're not throwing Mason Miller. Okay, cool. Hey, Mace, warm up the arm, bud. You're going in.
Yeah.
Like you're not controlling the team that I manage. Yeah. It's not happening.
Yeah, it's a tough situation.
Yeah.
That's a toughie.
Because he's also on the MLB Network, so he's
I
going to
get
work
it.
with teams. And
Yeah, and I get your point about Cal Raleigh too, but like with the lineup you had, like you're going against what, like a 5.6 ERA guy in the
What about
big
the starter.
Yeah, for
yesterday?
just
Yeah.
it was all the pitchers they threw at. I mean,
Yeah.
there was. I mean, they pitched well, so you got to give a lot of credit to them. But I think we hit worse than how well they pitched.
Oh, we hit horribly.
So it's just baseball
stay-
expert's
like-
opinion. One baseball expert to another.
Who's the other?
Yeah, the listeners out there.
Okay.
Everybody's an expert.
Fair enough.
But USA did not go all the way.
They did. Well, they did. They didn't
went
finish
there.
It. Yeah, they went. DeRosa also played quarterback at Penn,
Okay.
so blame the quarterback.
And to be even a little bit more depressed, like we mentioned yesterday, we've probably seen the last meaningful action that Paul Skeens will play until 2030.
Yeah. Did y'all see him sitting at the edge of the dugout just watching Venezuela celebrate?
Like, put a
Dead
bat,
face.
put a bat in Skeens' hand.
Yeah.
That feels like a Skeens reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a bat in
Yeah,
Skeens'
he'll
hand.
do it.
He used to
He'll
hit
do it.
bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Well, that was fun. At least.
Yeah.
I mean, it gave baseball some juice in March.
Oh, it was awesome.
Now
dude.
those
It
players
was
have
so
to go
fun.
back to like the Grapefruit League.
Yeah, you think they were hitting bad now?
The grapefruit.
Poor guys
I know.
going back to Sarasota for spring training.
And all the fans like that have their, Padres jersey and their Yankees jersey, they have to like slumber into the stadium and be like, well, these guys are going to play. They don't really care because they wasted all their energy already. Oh, cool. We get to see Aaron Judge hit a tank. Won't do it
When it
counts.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
You can see the pressure just tighten him up. Yeah, I could tell by his face.
Adam, I want the Pirates
No, he
to be
just does not have the
competitive.
clutch gene
He does
at
not.
all.
Adam, I want them to be competitive. The Pirates, they've got
They just trade away
great
the catcher.
young players. They do.
There's not going to.
Connor Griffin, all those guys. Chandler, Skeens, obviously. But I haven't seen them be competitive since like
70s.
Barry Bonds. And I said yesterday, Andy Van Slyke and Doug Drabeck. Shout out.
Hey, we'll be the first to throw in an eye patch.
Arr.
We're ready.
All right, we got to take a break.
Okay.
More OTB. We'll get the show started when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com. If you're looking for a residential commercial trash pickup, they've got you covered. If you're looking for a roll-off dumpster, always remember 3 different sizes to choose from. If you have an event, if you've got something going on and you need a portable restroom, or you got a job site, well, guess what? The new sanitation department, they've got you covered now as well. So go to the website today, see what they can do for you. Sign up for that residential commercial service that we always talk about at trashrangers.com.
Yeah, if you want to work with the best, that is absolutely Trash Rangers, trashrangers.com. Whether it's commercial trash removal, whether it's residential, maybe it's a roll-off dumpster. Like Jake just told you, the sanitation department, they got their portable toilets, so don't settle for like those national companies. Deal with somebody local right here, and it's a new department too, so they got the new toilets. But like I always tell you about, roll-off dumpsters, the greatest experience I've ever had with it, and I've had that a lot. 3 sizes to choose from. Flat rate price and great customer service. TrashRangers.com.
A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fly and is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. So, no, I don't want your number, no.
Off the Bench, presented by Hood Dental.
All right, welcome back in OTV. Our Wednesday shows brought to you by Hood Dental Care. HoodDentalCare.com is the website. Denham Springs, Watson, Livingston, 2 locations in Zachary. Go ahead and book your appointment today. You can do it right there on the homepage of HoodDentalCare.com. I always forget that it's R&B Wednesday, and then I get excited. All right.
Did you ever get called a scrub after the song came out?
God, no, but that would have been hurtful. Bro, you're a scrub.
Oh, you scrub.
Say what?
Everyone was kind of throwing that out.
I think like dork, loser, scrub. For some reason, they hit really hard. I feel like
Dork.
Dork?
I hadn't heard dork in
like
a
you
long
dork.
time.
That guy's a dork.
What was the other one you said? Nerd?
Loser. Scrub. That guy's a loser.
Yeah, I put dork and nerd in the same category as like kind of funny.
I feel like dork hits just so hard for some reason. Like
Is
Like
like
dork's like
You're a
your
dork.
friends will throw around nerd. Like that's
Yeah.
a little bit more common. Dork does hit harder. Maybe it's just the sound it makes. Like
Do y'all remember?
it's just a hard
Yeah,
to
it's
eat
just
word.
harder.
Y'all might not. You remember the Police Academy movie where like the sergeant that nobody liked, they put dork and sunscreen on his chest, and so he tanned, and then he got up and like it said dork.
yeah,
Yeah. Pretty hurtful.
yeah.
Yeah, I
And they
think
make
dork's kinda
like
funny.
14 of those.
They're great. Just love them. Tackleberry be in the ocean with his revolver and stop a shark.
Yeah.
It's great.
Trying to holler at me.
All right. Go ahead and get the show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX, FlowIV.com, GoFlow IV Spa, Health and Wellness. When you go to the website, you can book your appointment. You can check out packages they have available, a list of services, membership options as well. You can find that contact information. You can book your appointment online, all right there at your fingertips. If you're watching us on YouTube, you see behind me. You can go see them off Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge. Got the address right there. If you want to call them, 225-953-8150 is the number. So, feeling a little under the weather. Maybe you had a long weekend for some reason or another, and you just can't recover like you thought you could. Well, go see them today over at GoFlowIV.com.
Go check them out. Baton Rouge's premier IV spa. And open, ready. If you've never been, go check it out. You can go to their website, GoFlowIV.com. You can see their menu, their list of all the vitamins and add-ins you can get to these IVs to make you feeling better, and they can help with a wide range of issues from maybe a little hangy happening. Maybe you just want to have a little overall wellness, some athletic performance. Maybe you're training for a High Rocks event next week. You got to get hydrated. Get feeling better right there. GoFlow. GoFlowIV.com. I'm definitely going to get one.
How you feeling about that?
How am I feeling about it? I've just blocked it out of my brain.
Let go and let God?
Yeah, just take the wheel.
We'll be thinking about you.
I hope so. Hopefully,
You don't like needles or something?
We've got a no.
Oh,
I'm
no,
talking
come
about
on.
the actual event.
High Rocks event next week.
Oh yes, yeah,
No needles. Stigma me. Let's go.
yeah.
Love them.
I wish
I'll
we
let
could
that needle get anywhere
virtually.
close to his knee.
I swear to God. Take your arms off and beat you over the head with them.
You ready to lose that scholarship to Brown, boy?
Hey, guess what? This is one thing I do guarantee you. We're going to find out today if Tyler Shuck has seen Varsity Blues. I
That's
don't
gotta
care.
be your
I don't
opening.
care what
Yeah.
we ask him.
If he has, goat.
No,
Yeah.
that's got to be your opener. And if the answer is no, in the
Hang
interview,
up. Well, we're done.
you just got to be like, Tyler, thanks for stopping
This
by.
is
man."
over.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like you're going to pan out.
He's 26, so I've got a little bit more faith that he has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It came out the year before he was born. I get that.
Yes.
Sure.
But
we've all Taylor and I've seen it.
yeah, right.
I watched it a month ago.
I have it on DVD.
What if he says that
You
he
do have a
watches
DVD
it,
collection.
watches it the night before every single game?
That'd be solid
Hey.
as hell.
My God.
God, what was our guy, Cole Payton?
Yeah,
they
Cole
watched
Payton.
it the week before.
Watch
On
it before
the
they
bus.
whip somebody.
Yeah.
Yep. He's gonna make it.
No, he's
I
getting.
don't know
drafted
where he's
somewhere.
going.
Actually, to your point, I keep hearing more and more hype around Cole Payton from
Yeah.
a lot of
He had a
these
good Senior
analysts
Bowl
that are
week.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I didn't really like his throwing motion, but
Because he's a lefty.
he's a little shouldery,
He's a lefty. No, like what lefty throws a?
He was
pretty
more
football?
shoveling it.
a little shoveling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Didn't. Throw
I
it
don't know.
like
I was
Moss.
just listening to Matt.
Do we have a lefty that throws a
That's
pretty
right, yeah.
ball?
no.
Wait, what'd you say?
A lefty that throws a pretty ball. I'm not saying it's not effective. Michael Vick's very effective. Steve Young, effective. Mark Brunell, effective. But
Not that I can
pretty
think off
ball.
the top of my head.
I did watch. I
Spin
remember.
on the ball or just like throwing motion?
all
the
of
motion.
it, all the above. Lefties are all shouldery.
So I did watch before the 2024 NFL draft. Somebody posted a video on social media of Michael Penix playing, and they showed it in reverse angle.
Yeah.
And him as a righty.
They look good.
And it looked normal. Like it did not look
So
shoulder.
it's really just in our mind.
It is in our brains.
So see, to me, it looks normal because I'm a lefty. So
Yeah.
like to me,
So you throw it shouldery?
That
to me,
makes
to me,
so
it,
much
well, to me, it
sense.
just looks normal. Like
Lefty.
watching guys on TV, I'm like, oh yeah, that's
That answers a lot.
Yeah,
You know?
lefty.
Yep, there's a lot of leftism happening over here.
So much leftism in this room.
it's me, bud.
Oh,
LSU baseball won last night.
They did.
That's fun.
Hell yeah.
That's 2 in a row.
all right.
Don't let him get
Let's
hot.
go.
As Lou Brown said,
With
win one
Oklahoma
more.
coming into
That
town.
is a winning streak. It has been done before.
Holy cow.
Alondra, you watched most of the game.
I watched
last
most
night.
of it.
Obviously, the pitchers dominated. They have 15 strikeouts. It was good to see Chris Stanfield at the top of the lineup. I know he only had 1 hit, but he drove in 2.
Yeah.
That's fun. I like that.
Love that.
Give us a
Yeah.
breakdown of last night. Your boy hit a home run that has not landed yet.
Right.
Another one.
So I had to see that in the morning. I was going to preface this by saying I didn't get to watch the whole game. I think I fell asleep in like the bottom of the 7th. So I don't have I don't have it all the way.
Oh, lady.
Bro, my eyes wouldn't stay open. But yeah, you saw 8 pitchers last night. We saw Maverick Rizzi. What was it? Sunday or Saturday?
It was,
Sunday.
Sunday. So I know yesterday off air I was kind of saying like I would have just gone straight to Santiago and then Devin Sheeran if anything. But I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing from Maverick Rizzi. There's like a little bit of some control there, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from Maverick Rizzi. We got to see Gavin Guidry for 2/3 of an inning again. But yeah, I mean, Omar Cerna had that big bomb that I missed, but saw it this morning. Derek Curiel continues his on-base streak for the games, and I don't know. I'm hoping it's Grambling, so
Yeah.
you won 7-1. Congrats, but
But you've also lost to some bad teams
yeah,
this year. So.
for sure. So like,
Yes,
take that momentum. Oklahoma ranked 7th coming into town, and
They lost to Southeastern.
yeah,
last
they
night.
did.
Didn't they
I
get-
saw that.
They got blanked, right?
I'm pretty sure
3-0.
Texas lost to
Carlton.
Charleston State last night.
They suck.
They're so bad.
I definitely thought Tate was
Nobody
going
is
to have
safe
his
in
lion up polo
softball
on
or
today.
baseball or softball. Oh yeah, he was gonna have the
I
Southeastern.
thought he was going to have the
polo.
lion up polo.
He should have.
I do have a polo. I got a sick half zip. I'll wear it tomorrow. Remind me.
Sick.
Remind
Half
me,
zip
I'll
or
wear it.
quarter zip? It's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, it's half zip goes
Yeah.
down to the
To
chest
sternum.
Half zip's kind of
plate.
just
Quarter's
showing
just
off.
really like
I
top
don't know.
or
Like, I
bottom
got
of
the
the
half-
Quarter
I
zip's
got the
more the
half
standard
zip
white
on.
dude.
I'll have to put it on. I think it's more half.
Okay.
It's think of like okay. Here,
It's
how
a little
about this?
bit more
How about this?
out
a
there.
Deep V quarter zip. We'll go that. It's kind of somewhere in the middle.
I hadn't thought about a deep V in a long time.
Were you a DV? You seem like a DV guy.
You def had a V-neck,
Oh, yeah.
like
I,
deep V-neck.
bro, I had a lot of V-neck.
I
V-neck
never.
polo t-shirts.
Don't put a V-neck anywhere near my neck.
I love V-necks.
They're the worst.
I hate a
nobody
collar
even
that
looks
feels like
good
it's
in 'em.
hitting you in the back, in like at the top of the chin. I hate that. I hate when a collar is like so. Ooh.
So I always hated about turtlenecks. Like I just feel like somebody really weak's trying to
Well,
choke
you
me.
can never be a member
out
of
on
a
that.
boy band.
Nah. Out on that.
Got to be able to do turtlenecks.
If I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a huge opinion on the game last night, and it doesn't really move the needle for me in any sort of way.
They probably shouldn't.
So, yeah, like let's see what they do against Oklahoma.
Yeah, you got some pitchers in to try to get some confidence. Like Cooper Williams, his confidence couldn't have been high
Yeah.
going into the game. So you get him in there, he strikes out.
Yeah,
3.
Cooper looked
I mean,
Grant Fontenot.
Grant Fontenot.
Yeah, he got the magic moment.
Yeah, he pitched well.
a few of them, like Ethan Plog wasn't great over the weekend. Guidry gave up the big home run to lose the game on Friday. Like, I get it. They pitched a total of an inning combined, but, I mean, they still were efficient.
Let me ask you this. So since Maverick Rizzi has been, like, when I watch him pitch, I'm like, all right, this is a dude that's got some juice to
Yeah.
him. Like, what is his downfall as a pitcher? Because every time I've seen him go in, I'm like, this guy
Just
has
like-
the stuff to dominate. Like, I don't know if it's longevity, if it's control issues.
A
what
little
is it?
tiny bit of control.
Okay.
Like, just a little bit. Sometimes, like, he's so whippy that, like, it just kind of flies around. But,
Yeah.
like, I don't even think it's that bad. Like, definitely something that you need to work on. But I don't think it's terrible.
Like when I watched him against I think it was UL he was pitching against, he missed 3 pitches on the same pitch in the same spot. Like,
Yeah.
like way low left in the dirt.
Yeah.
Like I could tell like the pitch wasn't working for him that night. But everything else was dominant. So like that's what is he like new to like what,
No, I mean,
what
he
is
was there
the
last
what's the
season.
drawback to him as being one of your dudes?
He's just, like the command, like
Yeah, just a
where-
little erratic at times, man.
Just a little bit.
hitting
I
his
gotta tell you.
spots.
And, yeah,
Pretty
and when he gets hit off, like, I feel like he gets pretty rocketed.
Yeah.
Like, he gave up a hit last night.
Yeah.
Reagan Ricken getting the start last night, I love that. That was probably my favorite. Not even like how he performed. He was good. I mean, 2 strikeouts, only threw an inning, but that's a guy that, I mean, Jay talked a lot about coming into the year as far as like, you know, a first-year guy in this program. Reagan Ricken, this is 2 or 3 outings in a row. He's been really good.
You're going to need everybody. You're going to need a lot of guys to step up, a lot of guys that you were counting on to step up, and a lot of guys maybe you weren't counting on to step up. So, big series this weekend. You have to win it. It is very crucial because it's not going to get any easier in SEC play as we laid out last week. All right. We will take a break. The NCAA tournament started last night. I know a lot of
To my surprise.
a lot of sports fans were watching Team USA over everything last night, but it did start, so we'll update you on what happened and maybe what that could mean for LSU basketball when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to FABT.com. FABT.com is the website. First American Bank and Trust. They've been in the game for over 100 years. So we always tell you, look, if you're in business that long, you're doing everything the right way, and that's exactly what you get with First American Bank and Trust. And look, they're going to have all of whatever the newest and latest and greatest online tools, mobile bank, whatever it is that the big national banks have. Well, they're going to have that as well. The best part, though, is when you are looking for a home loan, a business loan, you're going to talk to people that are here, not people that are elsewhere in these other cities, right? The decision is going to be made like right in front of you here locally in Louisiana. So bank with people you can trust. Bank with people that have been doing it the right way for over 100 years. FABT.com.
That's right. Know your banker, get straight answers, and work with people who actually care about your success and care about your local success. First American Bank and Trust. Local people, local decisions, real banking. FABT.com.
Can y'all really feel me? Feel us. East Coast, feel me. Feel us. West Coast, feel me. Say what? Dirty South. Here we go. Can y'all really feel me? Baby girl. East Coast, feel me. West Coast, feel me. Can you feel
Off the bench with Hester and Flynn. Presented by Hood Dental.
Say what? West Coast, feel me. Dirty South. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? I got to East Coast, feel me. West Coast, feel me.
Boy, I've been watching you like the hawk in the sky. That fly where you are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads and know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it. If I let you know, you can.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Wednesday shows brought to you by Hood Dental Care. NCAA tournament got started last night. You had Howard take down UMBC. That was in the first 4 game. Of course, those games played in Dayton.
I was going to say, is this play-in or is it?
Yeah,
wait.
so the first 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we?
Yeah.
Do we want to try to guess what UMBC?
Like where they're at.
I think
does
I
it
know what it
stand
stands for. University of Maryland, Baltimore County.
I think so
What
because
a
they're in
name.
that area.
I was going to say Maryland Boston College. So
It's already a school.
no, Massachusetts Boston College. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's see. Yep. University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Matt, UMBC mascot, go.
So I got it right?
Baltimore
I can't.
County and Maryland.
Keep in mind, mid-major, they always have little different
Yeah,
mascots.
yeah. Let's go with,
Baltimore.
I know it's a dog, but I don't know.
It's a
I was
dog?
about to say I'm
The
going
dog?
Pitbull.
It's a dog. Okay,
Terrier.
Pitbull.
the Golden Retrievers.
They're golden
No,
retrievers.
so they're the retrievers, but their logo is
yeah.
their logo is a golden. Here, hang on.
Like we always say, you put our brains together, it is one brain
But
cell.
the Retrievers are out.
Who said terriers?
They had to sit.
I said terriers.
Wofford.
Yeah, Wofford is.
Oh, there you go. So I mean, we'll give you golden because
Cute.
Nice.
they're
yeah.
they're the retrievers, and that's
Very
their
cute.
logo.
That's some mean eyes, though.
Yeah, they lost to Howard. 86 to 83. But we bring it up because NC State, don't know if y'all know who their coach is,
Who?
William Wade. They lost to Texas 68 to 66.
Oh,
Great game.
so he's available.
So he's free.
You up?
Exactly.
You up?
Mm-hmm.
Did you send the text last night?
Yeah.
Verge out here. You up?
So something to keep an eye on. Now out of the tournament, we'll see what happens. Look, I don't know. Right? There's a lot of
You never know.
rumors, but you never know with LSU.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
You never know with LSU.
I say he's available. You got to go make him a damn strong offer.
Hey, there you go. There you
You're
go.
proud of that one.
Yeah.
He
You're
was.
really
Just
proud of
came
that
up with
one.
it in my head.
I can see.
And I was like,
He
this is
couldn't
gonna,
wait.
I
this
can
is
see
gonna
this guy
slap.
leaning back, like yeah, I crushed that one.
Not a big deal.
Crushed
We should have
that
gone
one.
to break right after I said that.
Matt's like, and we'll be back on the other side.
Can they do a revote of the awards for this week after that comment?
Right.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Those
Murphy,
awards,
Sam, and
don't
Jody
bring
would
that
never.
back up.
It would never.
No.
He did have. So somebody asked him. I don't remember what the exact question was, but something about like along the lines of would you leave NC State for LSU? Not straight up like that, but it was something like that. And he was like, "Is that job available? No, I'm here to win."
Yeah.
Just very paraphrasing what he said, but it was something along those lines, and it gave like every time when a coach says, "No, I'm not going anywhere,"
Yeah.
and then they end up going. Like,
It's such a, I mean, if you think about it, it's such a dumb question to ask. 'Cause
No,
you know
it
you're
is.
not going to get a straight answer.
And you're about to go to the
Let me find
tournament.
it.
You're just
Like, what are you gonna
basically
say? Be like,
trying
yeah.
to make a coach a liar.
I actually am. Thank you. I was going to tell my team in about 20 minutes. I'll break the news to you
Yeah,
guys. Though.
why not?
I'm out of here.
I owe it to you.
Yeah.
I owe you the truth right now.
You asked me a good question about 3 weeks ago. I'll give it to you.
His direct quote was, "Is the job open at LSU? No, I'm here to win at NC State. I've already talked to the administration here about next year. We have all the resources here to win. I don't pay attention to any of the gossip." So he didn't outright say no.
No.
It's a good non-answer.
And he said, "I've already talked to the administration here about next year." What, that you're not going to be there?
I always find it so dumb when people are like, he lied.
Right.
You said it a month ago. He wasn't leaving.
Yeah.
That's just, that's
Maybe
so
he
Like, what
wasn't
did
a
you
month ago.
expect him to say?
Yeah, what do you expect him
It's like
to
maybe he wasn't. a
Yeah.
month ago.
torpedo his whole season by giving you a non-answer. That's an admission of guilt as well. Gotta lie. Got to. That's the only time in life to do it where it's okay.
It'll be all right.
105 and 51 during his tenure at LSU, 55 and 33 in conference. Made it to the Sweet 16. Made it to the NCAA tournament 3 times out of 5 years, and one of those years got
He didn't
canceled because of
even-
COVID.
Yeah.
So
I
something.
think I
to pay
saw
attention
something.
to.
I think I saw something the other day. Technically, he only has one tournament win in LSU. Technically.
I don't care.
Well, because he didn't get to coach
Right.
it.
Yeah.
So he didn't coach in that one. And then his last year, remember they fired him like the week before the tournament. So that team made the tournament too.
Yeah.
He wasn't in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it still counts.
Yeah,
he,
but
he took the damn team to the tournament.
Yeah, and he made said
Right.
tournament, which is a big step from where it currently is. All right, so NCAA tournament has started. Will Wade and NC State out. They lose to Texas. So now something certainly to pay attention to. Tonight, you're going to have, because there's one more play-in game.
2 tonight.
You have Prairie View A&M and Lee, and then Miami of Ohio and SMU. Miami of Ohio 31-1 on the year. They get an at-large bid, and the reward is playing a play-in game against SMU.
Insane.
So SMU 6.5-point favorite, by the way.
Who's Prairie View playing?
Lee. I believe that's where Joe Oliva
Like from or went?
went to school.
Like L-E-E?
Lehigh.
Lehighgh.
Lehigh.
Here's a. If we
You
want
went
to
to Lehigh.
like break down.
I was like waiting. Like,
Tyler Lehigh.
No, we could actually just go to break.
all right, we'll go to break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, if your AC needs a little attention heading into the Louisiana heat, call the pros at Emerson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with years of experience handling both residential and commercial heating and AC. From service calls and repairs to full installations and preventative maintenance. And right now, they have got a special just for OTB listeners. Take this number down, 225-232-3522. You call Emerson Heating and Air, and you get a full AC tune-up for just $89. That includes cleaning the indoor and outdoor coils, treating the drain line, checking electrical components, refrigerant pressure, and a full system performance check to help prevent costly breakdowns and extend the life of your unit. But this OTB deal ends on March the 31st. So 225-232-3522.
Sorry, Emerson Heating and Air. They were out at my house yesterday. I got that tune up, so I'm feeling good, ready to roll no matter what that temperature is. 225-232-3522. Emerson Heating and Air.
I don't know what it is that you've done to me, but it's caused me to act in such a crazy way.
Off the bench. Presented by Hood Dental.
It is that you do when you do what you're doing. It's a feeling that I want to stay. 'Cause my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure
All right, welcome back in OTB. Always want to remind you about our friends over at Rejuve-Me. 13 locations throughout the state of Louisiana. If you want to feel like your youthful self again, go see our friends over at Rejuve-Me Medical. Again, if you're listening to us in Louisiana, there is a location that's going to be convenient for you. And so go in, get that blood work done, see what your numbers are, get on a plan, RejuveMeMedical.com.
That's right. Reshape your look, revamp the way you feel. Get feeling like that younger self. Hormone replacement therapy, Louisiana's leader for the last 10 years. But also peptides, also overall wellness, weight loss, cosmetics, whatever it is. Medically supervised, great clinics, 13 of them around the state of Louisiana. So if you're listening to us right now, the chances are there's a Rejuve-Me Medical Clinic near you. So go check them out, give them a call, or visit them at RejuveMeMedical.com.
How did y'all take in the first day of the NCAA tournament in school? Was y'all school cool about it? Did they roll in the TV?
Ours was
Did you have
cool
to
about it.
sneak to the bathroom?
The PE for
Like,
sure.
we didn't have cell phones,
The
so like we
PE for
couldn't
sure,
go watch it
David.
on our phones. Like
I don't remember it being a thing.
the old Nokia brick was all we had.
Oh yeah.
You know, so Snake was about the most innovative thing on.
Are you talking about just like in high school?
Yeah,
like
high
your
school.
senior year, or
Like,
when you're
in
trying
general.
to other.
Because I remember sneaking off into the library, and like there was like this little like behind the bookshelf. That's where they kept the roll off TVs, right? And so we snuck back there, plugged one in, and just like beanbagged it. Like sat there and watched. It was Gonzaga and Virginia. I don't know why I remember that. I don't even know what year that would have been. But Gonzaga, Virginia. We sat there, and the teachers were looking for us. We got in some trouble. Not a lot, but
A little.
like we're gonna watch the NCAA tournament.
Okay, cool. All right. No, we were just trying to get educated. Like I know at Shreveport Evangel, y'all held everybody back for 4 years, so you'd be good at sports. So I guess it makes sense y'all watch sports instead of
Yeah, in Texas we take
Learning math.
education very seriously.
yeah. So
That's
no.
why we're
I just-
able to go to public.
Yeah, I just
schools.
waited to get home and let
Good for y'all,
Stuart
nerds.
Scott tell me what happened.
Yeah.
I watched it in class, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
We had a computer class senior year that
Very
was
good.
super
Wow.
important. So we
You
watched it
didn't-
on the computers.
Didn't take your education seriously, and
Well,
it shows.
what's crazy is we ended up with the same degree from the same place.
Yeah, sure did.
So I had fun. You were a nerd, and we still ended up with the same thing.
I had a great time. You watched Gonzaga on
Dork.
a beanbag in the
I
library.
love
Relax.
Gonzaga is
Dweeb.
awesome. What do you mean?
Nerd alert.
Dan Dickow, Casey Calvary.
What'd you say?
Dan Dickow. He was a player for Gonzaga,
Easy, pal.
All-American, first-round pick.
Still 7:00.
Yeah, it's not even 8.
We'll be back.
Off the bench.
What's the guy's name? His name is Dan Dickow.
Okay.
Dickau. Great player. He's really good. Kind of reminded me of K to Z,
Boom.
All-Star. K to Z Blinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. Have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space, know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes, inside and outside, interior, exterior, and sometimes it is both. And I fully encourage you, go check out those motorized shades that they have. I mean, it changes the space completely. And it's so easy. Like Matt always talks about, you push a button and it's down. You push a button, it's up. You push a button, and if you want to go halfway up, you can do that as well. Like, it changes the space completely. And again, sometimes even for the exterior and the interior. KTZBlinds.com.
All right, K to Z, interiors, outdoor living. The perfect window covering can help those monthly bills, and they can make it look better. So go check them out. They're the experts, K2ZBlinds.com.